Hi there, this is a short instruction video of how to start with kargyraa throat singing. I've got my own way to start this thing. I have, you can hear a lot of things on CDs from other throat singers, but that's also the best way to get the sound. You have to hear it, because there is no way to describe how to start with kargyraa throat singing. It's a feeling you've got to have, and that's the way to start it. You can't read it, it's a feeling. There are three things I used while starting kargyraa throat singing. That's very important: a glass of water, I used a whistle, and I used my throat, because it's throat singing. Why I use the water? It's very important to keep your throat wet enough, because if you practice a lot, your throat isn't used to make these sounds in the beginning. It will get later. It's very important to don't force your throat into sounds it doesn't want to make, because in the beginning it will be very hard to get the first notes out of your throat, because your brains aren't fixed to make such sounds. They don't get used to it. They will get used to it, but mainly they don't are used to it. So why the flute, the whistle? It's very important to stay in one line. It's you don't want to get higher or lower. You will get later, but in the beginning you will get a clear line of while doing kargyraa. I mainly start in the keynote of D, which sounds like this. That's a clear D. And the thing about kargyraa is you don't do any you don't do any crazy stuff. It's just a clear that's just a D, and that's the sound you make while doing kargyraa. You just use your own voice sound, nothing special. That's the basic. When you are feeling relaxed and you're sitting calm and you're not feeling any stress, you're just like, that's good, because that's what we need. Okay, then we can start it. When we are at the D, then I'm going to try to change to the kargyraa style, and you will definitely hear it. So you start with a clear D, and then you hear the change of intonation in the throat. The D is just continuing, and that's why I use the whistle hey, I've got to check back. Did I do it good? Yes, I was in the same I was in the same tone, the keynote, and that's important, because later on, when you will be using this technique in music, you don't want to have a big difference in tone. So that's the basic thing. It's at the beginning I was coughing like hell. It was like and then we've got this glass of water to reset your throat. As I told before, don't force your throat, because then your brains aren't used to make this sound in the beginning. It will be later, when you do it a lot, you practice a lot, and then you don't even need the glass of water anymore. But in the beginning it's very important, so you don't force your throat. Just to have these things clear, you keep making this normal singing tone of and you add the technique with it. It's like a bear, an angry bear, like that's the technique you're adding to your normal singing tone. It sounds like I'm crazy, maybe I am, but that is the right technique. How silly it sounds in the beginning now. It was a change from D to C keynote and back to D. And that's the way you can experimentalize with it. My English is not that good, as you mentioned, but I hope it was clear to you. And if there are any questions, I love to answer them. Just give a comment or something, and most of the time I will reply it, so that's no problem. Hey, cheers.